Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am here at the Ford store getting some big updates to the Ford F-350. I have my boy Jesse over here, Master Tech. He's going to be helping us with the install. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start taking off. Is that the front cowl right here?
Yeah, so just front cowl clips, you're going to start off. You can use a screwdriver with these too. I have a couple different styles of clip remover tools. This one's just my favorite for this style of clip. You just pry up.
It's quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's just going to give you better access to the intake there.
Got the organizer over there. I like that.
Sir. Organization is key.
Nice.
Hold this off the side.
Nope.
You can do 7 mil right here and here.
That's for the clamps?
Yep, so it's your hose clamps are 7 mils. Most hose clamps are 8 mils, but Ford likes to be silly.
Thank you, Ford.
You can pop that. There's nothing on those except this little clamp right here that holds these cool lines.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Now you have a slide clip on the back of this. You slide it up, push, and pull.
It always looks easier when the Master Tech's doing it, I'm just going to be honest. It takes me 5 minutes to do those.
Then you get your little clip right here off, grab your trim tool. You don't want to pull on the wire, you only want to pull on the clip itself.
Okay.
Pop up and go. Put that off to the side.
Perfect.
Pull that off. I don't know if he wants to keep it or not, but we need to take this mass airflow sensor off here.
Okay.
So, I like using electric tools because it's faster. So it's a T20.
Alright, so T20.
Now Banks supplies you with new screws.
Okay.
But hold on to them just in case. Now since this is a mass airflow sensor, you don't want to get it dirty. So I have a microfiber towel that I like to wrap it up in. I'm going to put it off to the side for now.
Okay.
Now we're good here. Now comes to taking out your air filter here. This is your factory Ford air filter.
Okay.
Filthy as can be. Okay. I'll get these lights here. So now we have this that just pops right out.
Okay.
Now down here there's a little tiny 7 mil.
Oh yeah, right there.
Kind of a pain to see. So you grab your extension.
It always pays to have the right tools.
It always pays. So I got my little magnetic pickup stick here and the little extension here. Take that off, and that goes to God knows where.
Yeah.
It's alright, we'll grab it and find it. So now you have two little, they're basically just rubber grommets.
Oh,
so you
okay.
pop that rubber grommet up, and then you pop that back one up.
A little bit of force.
A little bit of force required. Now, this bracket needs to come off.
Okay.
Right, so this is your factory air filter bracket. With the bank system, it will not fit unless you take this off.
So the bracket is 13.
So it's a 13 millimeter.
Okay, 13 mil for the bracket.
So now, our whole system right here should be ready to go. So, now we're going to go ahead and drop Banks filter in. Mine says you got to pull off that bracket. Now that I'm looking at it, it says that you don't.
Okay.
Which is a little wonky to me. It might be because it's a 2025.
Oh, true.
Gotta love the new. Pull that little hose out of your way. Now we got it.
Nice. Perfect fit too, by the way.
So we're gonna install that little rubber grommet on there. So if this had one of those factory air filter indicators on it, saying that if it was like if it was bad or not, when the car's running, you'd put that in. So now we're gonna go right there. Factory bolts here.
Nice. So you reuse the factory bolts?
Yeah, you reuse one factory bolt here.
Okay.
Always start your bolts by hand. Snug it up.
Nice.
That is ready to go. So it's got one of the grommets down on the bottom that it's stuck in, and now it's got one bolt right here that it's stuck in.
Nice and secure.
Nice and secure, won't go nowhere. We're gonna start building these. So, grab our hose clamps here. So it's gonna sit down right there. I like pre-assembling these all the way, so
That looks so good.
come in, twist that off to the side. I like dropping it all in one whack just because it's faster and easier.
No, I agree.
You might make sure that your hose clamp's on. You're gonna line up on your intake hose right here. Pop it on.
Okay.
And you're gonna twist those up now. Just make sure all your bolt holes here are lined up.
Okay.
Get your filter on. These new ones are 8 mils. So we're going to come in right here and snug them up.
Nice.
Just pull on it, make sure it's nice and tight. Now we're going to grab our mass airflow sensor again.
That's a really good idea with the microfiber too, by the way. It's the little things you don't think about.
You just want to keep them clean, and if you do get it dirty, it's not the end of the world. They sell cleaners and stuff for them.
Okay. They supply these bolts for this?
Yeah, they supply these screws for it. So they're little P2 Phillips.
P2 Phillips.
P2 Phillips, yeah. On any Phillips screw, I prefer to do it by hand because you get better feel for them.
Yeah. And it's
can
plastic?
Yeah, and you're going it. Well, so it's plastic with a metal insert, so but you can still strip that metal insert.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Now, come over the top like that. Line up your holes. Looks like we have a little bit of a defect here. So I'm going to get a deburring tool here and just get that off.
Oh, nice. Just from the manufacturing of it?
Yeah, just from them screwing. It looks like just screwing it in.
Okay.
Pop it out. All right. Now we come over right there. Now they supply you with 4 screws.
Okay.
2 longer ones, 2 shorter ones.
Okay.
Banks recommends putting Loctite on these because that's going to be sitting over here. So your long ones are going to be your back 2 right here. Your shorter ones are going to be these 2 right here.
Okay.
You just need a drop of Loctite, nothing crazy. Gee whiz, you going to open or what?
Do they supply any Loctite?
So they supply the Loctite, yep.
Okay. Yeah, Banks is like one of the best so far when it comes down to like.
Banks has always been the best. They've been making good stuff for a very long time.
Yeah.
You don't need a ton. Just a little bit on the threads is all you need. And the same thing, you're gonna grab a P3 on these ones.
P3 Phillips head?
P3 Phillips.
Okay.
And just partially start to thread down. Keep them loose until you've got all 4 screws in. Because then it gives you a chance to wiggle it around and let it move for you. So if you get these bolts dirty or anything like that, you just make sure you clean them or else the Loctite won't work as well as it's supposed to.
Okay.
You want to have clean bolts.
These are the short bolts.
Yep, so these are the short ones now. So I have to pull that, you just pull it just a little bit and it will line up your holes.
Okay.
And now that you got all 4 of your bolts in, I like going in a crisscross pattern. So I'm gonna come across over here. And just go slowly on all 4 of them. So just make it even. So don't crank one all the way down all the way or else it's not gonna fit the way it's supposed to. These, you just go hand tight, quarter turn. And that Loctite will do the rest for you once it dries. We got the piece de resistance. There it is. And these ones are going to be a
P2 Phillips head.
They do not recommend Loctiting these ones.
Alright, so no Loctite on these.
Yeah,
nice.
no Loctite on these. Again, you're just going to go by hand. Make sure you don't gall up the threads. And then you're going to center it out.
He just says center it out. See?
Yeah, so center, just make sure all your edges on this here look the same, just so it looks more professional, makes it look good for your customers.
Nice.
Makes it look pretty. Okay, now comes reassembly. So first things first, we need to get our extension.
Oh.
That is supplied from Banks here, or our mass airflow sensor. So it's just a little extension wire here. So it's going to plug into your factory side here. Push your lock down. That'll give you a better look at that lock here. So you push it up, push down, and pull. And then lock is the same way. Then you're going to come down, slide it, push, lock it in. Right there.
Nice. Now, do they supply that?
They also supply that zip tie, yes. And then come over here. They do supply. You also, with this flush cut dikes here. If you don't have some already, so you just come over here and you flush cut your zip tie so you don't cut up the next person.
Man, you know, yeah, you know, real quickly, I have to respond to that real quickly.
Yeah, that's good.
You know how you know a good master tech when they do that, because they know how important that is. That's the third time I've heard that from a master tech. So you don't mess up the next person that works on the truck.
It's just not
just
nice.
saying.
It's just not nice.
It's not nice. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna wait to see what you were gonna do there. You're like, nope, gotta do it the right way.
Gotta flush cut, dude.
Yeah,
Gotta flush cut.
I love that. Good stuff.
Nothing worse than sticking your hand down in an engine, man, and getting it sliced up like a razor blade by a piece of plastic.
Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. You made this look so easy. Now,
Anybody can do this, dude. You buy it from banks, you can do it. It's super easy.
now, if somebody doesn't have time to do it, could they reach out to you?
All day, every day, dude.
Cool.
Come up to West Valley Ford. We'll take you care of.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. I love that diesel. When you turn off the diesel, it pulls in that air. It sounds so
You can
good.
hear it breathing better.
Oh, you can?
Oh, yeah,
It's not clogged up anymore, guys.